Hi everyone! अगर आप सब जानना चाहते हैं कि how do I stay so happy all the time, create content regularly, stay motivated and inspired, then stay put. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sangya Lakhanpal and I usually make videos on beauty, fashion and lifestyle. Though today's video is a little different and I really hope that you enjoy it. और इस वीडियो के डिफरेंट होने का रीजन है यू गाइज. यस, यू गाइज एंड योर सवाल. आप रोज वीडियोस कैसे पोस्ट करती हो? आप रोज कंटेंट कैसे क्रिएट करती हो? आपका कंटेंट इतना हैप्पी कैसे होता है? क्या आप रोज रोज मेकअप लगा के बोर नहीं होती? और भी सवाल, आप इतनी मोटिवेटेड कैसे रहती हो? आप इतना कैसे करती हो? इन सब क्वेश्चंस का एक ही आंसर है discipline. So let me give you a little perspective here. My dad is a retired army officer, which means that discipline has always been an integral part of my value system. On top of that, I am a type A personality, which means that I'm innately super organized, ambitious, impatient, a perfectionist, sometimes aggressive, and I'm extremely aware of time management. So last year was a little tough for me because I added a lot to my plate and ended up spreading myself thin, which led to exhaustion and a little bit of rebellion against discipline and organization. And of course, because of this change in my attitude, I became lazy, my life became chaotic, I started procrastinating, I was not achieving the goals that I set for myself. And overall, just a lot of stress in my life. I was all the time stressed out, which is when I realized that I really needed to prioritize discipline in my life because I didn't want to be this new person that I had become. I wanted to be happy. I wanted to achieve my goals. And hence, I made some changes to my life. I began by identifying my goals and then scheduling specific time durations for each one of them during the day, and thirdly, following that schedule to the T without fail. And then guess what the result was? I was able to accomplish each one of those goals, and along the way, explore and learn a few new things about myself as well. Now let me tell you about my goals and also what happened with them and to them. The first one and the most important one on the list was a healthy lifestyle. So I've been working out for a while now, since about 2008, but I always worked out to get skinny, to be thin, or to be a certain size. But now I wanted to work on my mental and physical well-being. Mentally, I wanted to focus on sleeping well, sleeping on time, waking up early, and also inculcating meditation in my routine to take care of all the stress that I was feeling in my life. And physically, I wanted to continue working out, but focus on my flexibility and strengthening my lower back. Also, I wanted to follow a skincare routine, but at a regular time daily. And with regularity and consistency, each one of these have become a part of my regular daily routine. Secondly, I wanted to inculcate reading as a daily habit. So my dad was always keen on inculcating this habit in our lives, both me and my brothers, but he wasn't that successful. But over the years, I've realized that reading is a must because it helps you improve your vocabulary and also your imagination. I started by pushing myself to read half an hour every day. पहले मुझे नींद भी आने लग जाती थी. I used to start yawning. Then I was like, कौन पढ़ेगा यार, बहुत पक रहा है. But then I decided that first I'm going to ask for good recommendations. Secondly, like I said, I scheduled a time, and now for the first 1 month it was difficult, but last 2 months I have completed 3.5 books. Kid you not. And I can't tell you, it is such a beautiful me time, touching my books, turning those pages, being alone with my stories, my characters, and traveling, for heaven's sake, traveling. You may ask, why is that important? It's because Corona हो गया है ना, अब travel तो कर नहीं सकते, so let's travel through our books, in our stories. And like I said, I already feel like I've improved in my vocabulary, and also my creative imagination has definitely improved over time. Thirdly, I wanted to better my makeup skills. I wanted to study makeup, and I wanted to become regular on YouTube and Instagram with posting content. Now, I'm still guilty about YouTube. I'm not that regular, but I'm trying to be. Here I am. But in terms of Instagram, I'm so proud of myself that I am producing and publishing content every day. I had started procrastinating, I was making excuses, I was feeling creatively blocked and just overall unhappy. You can see that last year I started posting YouTube videos like 2 in a week, boom, 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 and then suddenly everything stopped because I just felt very chaotic, didn't feel organized, and creatively it just wasn't happening. But by assigning that time to this activity of learning, of preparing, of creating, of posting, you see the result. I am happy, I'm creatively stimulated, I'm literally thinking of ideas while I'm sleeping. It is 2 o'clock at night right now and I'm shooting this video, and it is just, I am at my all-time high right now. Is because I feel prepared, my skills have improved, I have no fear, no apprehensions, and it's a great time right now. Which is why I'm happy doing what I do, and I'm able to do it every day with the same amount of passion and motivation. And lastly, I wanted to learn how to cook. मुझे बचपन से ही I think I had this kind of phobia from cooking because I used to think ये बहुत ही cumbersome process है. But by making sure that I invested my time in learning how to cook, I realized that this is not for me. मुझसे chopping करवा लो, बाद में cleaning करवा लो. I can keep the dishes away, but cooking is not that difficult. It just doesn't interest me enough. And that's okay. It's okay to give in your best to something and realize that it's not made for you. This is another lesson that कई बार हमें लगता है कि कई चीजें हमारे लिए सही हैं, but वो नहीं होती. As long as you give it your hardest, your honest efforts and everything you've got. After that, if you realize that it's not meant for you, it's totally fine. और एक और चीज जो मुझे मेरे बारे में नहीं पता थी, that accidentally happened. Gardening. So my mom is a teacher and her online classes keep her really, really busy. So mama wasn't able to tend to her garden in the mornings like she usually does. So this responsibility came to me. And I scheduled 1 hour in the morning after my meditation, thinking that सुबह काम खत्म कर लूँगी. But guys, this has become the most therapeutic time of the day, my most favorite 1 hour of the day. Watering my plants, seeing them bloom from literally the dead, seeing the new baby leaves. I've eaten homegrown tomatoes, and just everything about this whole gardening process. That 1 hour is my time, my therapy time. And of course, now I have a new hobby, which I didn't even think that I wanted to have or even explore. And see, sometimes things just happen accidentally. And I mean, it happened by chance, but it happened beautifully. But what made it possible was me giving in that time to that task every day and doing it enough to realize that yes, I enjoy this. So of course, discipline and organization. So now coming to your questions, happy how? Well, I am able to accomplish everything that I want. My life feels structured, stable. I don't feel chaotic in my head or otherwise. I know exactly what I'm doing when. And I'm surrounded by a loving and supportive family. So that is how I am happy. How do I wake up early? It's because I want to wake up early. And it has just become a part of my routine. It used to take me about 10 alarms to get up, and now without an alarm, I wake up anytime between 6:30 and 7:30. पर कभी-कभी नहीं भी उठ पाती, and that day I just sleep in. I don't stress about it anymore. रोज मेकअप करती हो, बोर नहीं होती? नहीं, because makeup makes me happy. It's one of my passions. It's something that I love. The colors make me happy. I love to create. It's like my face, my body is a canvas, and I create, I paint, and because I'm so passionate about it, I can do it every day, twice a day, thrice a day. Like I said, 2 बज रहे हैं रात के and I'm still sitting with makeup on. It doesn't bother me. बहुत करती हो। रोज कंटेंट कैसे पोस्ट करती हो? बहुत करती हूँ क्योंकि खुश हूँ मैं जो करती हूँ, तो इसीलिए मुझे बहुत करने का मन करता है। एंड बिकॉज I learn so much and my skills are becoming better, I know for a fact that I can help you guys. So इसीलिए रोज पोस्ट करती हूँ ताकि नई नई चीज़ें आपके लिए पोस्ट करूँ, आप देखें, आप इंस्पायर हो, आप लर्न करें एंड साथ में आप लोगों को भी मज़ा आ रहा है। तो मैं रोज इसीलिए पोस्ट करती हूँ क्योंकि आप एंजॉय कर रहे हो एंड इट्स अ give and take, right? You're reciprocating to my content and you're reciprocating well, and I can't thank you enough for it, and that keeps me going. So इसलिए कर पाती हूँ. As a parting note, all I would want to say is that don't look at discipline as a hardship. Look at it in a positive light, as a challenge that you have to overcome. It's only going to make your long-term goals possible. You're going to feel stable. You're going to feel structured. You will get this sense of responsibility. You will start respecting time. Remember that discipline is that bridge between your goals and your accomplishments. It is something that frees you. It does not contain you. Don't think of it like that. It frees you from fear. It frees you from weakness. It frees you from self-doubt. Because you're giving so much time to something. You know exactly what you're doing, you know exactly how you're doing, so all your apprehensions out the window. It will also help you during those unmotivated times because you know that for better or for worse, you just have to stick to the schedule and you're going to do it regardless of whether you feel good today or not. So remember that discipline makes you a master of and not a slave to. Deep, huh? Hope this sticks, hope this motivates you, inspires you, and pushes you in the right direction towards achieving all your goals that you've set for yourself. मुझे लगता है ये वीडियो थोड़ा ज़्यादा लंबा हो गया है, so I think it's time to say bye and I will see you next time. I love you guys so much. Mwah. Bye.